Welcome, everybody, to the Loose But Complete podcast. Happy hump day to you. I am your host, Ryan, a.k.a. LaserPants. I am joined by my good little buddy right here, this little fella, the Dark Helmet, Jeremy, a.k.a. Authority Figure. What's up, man?
What is happening? What's going on in your world right now, Ryan?
It feels like forever since I've talked to you, like face to face, even though we were on Chad.
We were on Chad, and I got to tell you, like, under no circumstances will I ever share DMs, but I got some very interesting ones hurled at me after I was talking about people replacing nostalgia with having an actual personality. Yeah, that got a little wild, man.
I read in the comments of that stream that Chad has elevated his status to shill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which is odd because here on the 3POA channel, we're labeled as haters.
Right.
So apparently association with us has an opposite effect and they become a shill.
That's an interesting thing. That's an interesting phenomenon to study as well. I would like to dive more into that, but we'll get into that at a later date. But I guess all things considered, everything's going fine. We watched the show about demonic possession yesterday, and now my 6-month-old son won't stop growling. So we got that new thing going on.
You might want to get that looked at by a doctor. I
don't think I want to take him to a priest. But yeah, maybe maybe a doctor instead. So but yeah, look, I'm happy to be here. It's a fantastic Wednesday. I got my Loose But Complete shirt on.
I still don't have one.
Yeah, you need to get one, right? Because this lets people know that I am well qualified to represent the LBC.
On a mission, trying to ride Warren G. so stupid.
I was going with the Sublime one,
Oh yeah, that one too.
Yeah, qualified to represent the LBC.
We have a guest here.
Oh, do we?
And as far as I know, he is not demonically possessed
yet.
Last I heard.
Yet.
Maybe after this show. I don't know. But he's a YouTuber. He's got a channel where he uploads videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what you do.
On this particular platform, you upload videos?
But not on this channel, on his channel.
Oh, on his channel. Got it. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Should I bring him in?
Yeah, look, in addition to having a great YouTube channel, he's like Johnny on the spot on the internet with breaking news and stuff too. I really look forward to all of his posts because it lets me actually know what's going on within the toy world. So yeah, go ahead and bring him on in.
Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the best hair on YouTube. No, not me. Art G.
What? Really?
What's up, man?
No. What's up?
Give you a round of applause for that hair. Is that gel?
Is that gel? Yeah, it's gel.
That's nice, man. I like that. Man.
I need a haircut though. It's getting too long.
Art, I gotta tell the story. The first time you and I met was at Legion's Con. And I didn't recognize you at first, but somebody came up to the AWOC booth and he's like, got his phone up like this, but he's like, and I was like, are you recording me? Like that. And then he introduced himself. I was like, oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
So wait, you record that way? Because when I watch your videos, I feel like you're this way.
No, I record this way. He's just
okay.
imitating some way.
He's just boomer. He's got a boomer up his
phone out, but was like trying to act like he wasn't. Like
no, not at all.
Is that how you
do it? I had to name drop in order for you to be like, oh, okay, that's
look, because there's the Art G's, the Drew G's, right? The unboxing arts, right? Ali G's, like there's so many of people out there. So sometimes I get a little bit confused because I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I'll never say that I am.
It's okay.
Well,
it's okay. Just there's a big difference though, because the Asianness that just exudes out of me,
the Asiatude,
makes everything distinguishable. But okay, I know that's Art G. I know who that
is. So tell for the probably 2 people in the chat that have never seen your channel. Why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
So I have. Wow. Okay. So My channel. I've had my channel since like I want to say like 2017.
Oh wow.
Really started to just do some toy hunting. That's really all it is. There have been other YouTubers that I kind of was like, hey, this looks like fun. I always do this anyway. I might as well just record it and enjoy the just fun out of it, because I had my kids. My kids were still like toddlers. But I've always done toy hunting videos on my YouTube channel. There were some ups and downs where I had to just, delete stuff because of YouTube, but it has evolved and it has grown, and I'm very happy with how it has grown, and I appreciate all the people that follow, and just like to hear what I have to say, my own opinions, and it's just great having a community to talk to about this stuff behind me. It's
Absolutely.
there's no one in the house that I could be like, I could look at my daughter and be like, hey, check this out. And you should be like, I don't give a crap. What is that?
It's so funny you mentioned that, because I do the same thing with my kid. I'm like, hey, check this out. I got this new X-Man team or whatever. He's like, and he'll do this. He'll be like, oh, cool, Dad.
Yeah. He's like, I bet the 90s were great, weren't they? That's fantastic.
I'm like, I've been playing Mario Brothers since I was 5. I've been playing Mario Brothers like 35 years. He's like, oh.
You merely adopted the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, that's right.
I was born of it. Molded by it.
There is a link to your channel in the description below, Art. So I hope everyone that hasn't already clicks it and subscribes. Now, listen, the one thing that sticks out to me about your channel, and maybe it's just the area you live or the frequency that you go out hunting for toys.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you find the deals.
I try.
Yeah,
I absolutely try. There's definitely a lot of other YouTubers that get serious deals, but it all depends on your location. Apparently, I'm in Pennsylvania, so I am fortunate to be able to work at home. I've been working from home for like the past 5 years now, so I am like Mr. Mom technically. So I'm able to just take care of my kids during the day and do all the errands and stuff like that. My wife works at home also, so we're constantly seeing each other. We're always passing each other by, but I am the one that will run the errands, so I'm always out. No matter where I go, I'm always going to be out. And outside of that, I take my kids to their activities. So again, I'm out, and I'm going to be in this area. It's like, oh, Target's over there. Oh, there's a Walmart there. But now liquidation stores are my thing outside of a Target, because I never knew these kind of stores existed and how they have stuff that is like a second chance of buying these toys at a better price.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. So
that's one thing. That's another thing on your channel, because we don't really have those around here. Well, actually we do. And I found it because of you. So there is a liquidation store by me, because I Googled it after I saw you go into all these different liquidation stores. You're finding Legends at like 2008 prices.
Yeah.
Like
$10.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It's so crazy, because and like, look, there's various types of liquidation stores. Sometimes there's just like household liquidation stores where they have a lot of furniture and like Home Depot type liquidation stores. Then there's the ones that I go to, which is just like everything. They basically buy pallets from Target and Walmart,
right?
Like your Ollie's. If all you guys know what Ollie's is, that's the same exact thing, except these are all the stuff that's like possibly damaged things, and there's different types. That's the crazy thing. There's like 5 of them in Philadelphia where they just toss everything in bins, and each day is a separate pricing day. Like Thursday is $7 in these bins, Friday is $5, Saturday is $3, and whatever's in those bins are those prices, because they're just trying to move it all out.
Yeah.
So I remember there was one in Philadelphia. It's kind of scary to go down there, but it's you'd have to check. And they post pictures of what they just received. There was a ton of NECA, and they were in the $5 bins.
Whoa! Like good NECA figures? Or
what?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, all the NECAs that you see in Target, that's pretty much what happened. It
Yeah.
seemed like some distribution center just salvaged them to these to sell pallets to these stores. They, it's like auction. They buy them.
Yep.
They buy these pallets and then they sell them at their own prices.
So
it's ridiculous.
Like I said, I Googled like liquidation stores. I tried to find some in my area, and I did find one. It's in an abandoned Macy's. Jeremy, I know you used to live here. Jeremy, do you remember the Federal Way Commons?
Yes.
Oh my God, what a dump that place is.
Yeah.
You got to wear armor when you go there.
Oh yeah, I stayed strapped up going there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay strapped up, get clapped up. You know what I mean, baby? So.
But I went in there, and they had like the bins, like you're talking, Art.
Yeah.
The only toys were Funko Pops.
Yeah. Yes, that is true. But that's the problem.
Does that count as a toy?
With my frequency of going out, I'm fortunate that I'm able to see what they could have put out, because there are secondhand sellers or like local toy shops and stuff like that. There are owners that are out there hitting these stores up, and they're grabbing the stuff before I do, so to speak. So I've seen it happen. I've seen them around because I know who are my local toy shops are. And I'm like, I know that owner. And I'm like, okay, well, they're picking the stuff up. So
yeah, I mean,
I gotta get there first in a way.
If they can get it at like half wholesale price.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's ridiculous. I love it. It's so much fun. It's a whole different level of my toy hunting outside of a Target and a Walmart, because now it's this time, what could possibly end up there? And you already know what I had the last 2 toy hunts I had. It's unbelievable.
Well, let's just get into pickups, because
Okay.
you got something there you got something there that you picked up for me, actually.
Yes. So
and it's weird because it's not old.
It's not old. That's the funny thing. It's not old. So this one store, if I have this on my previous toy hunt, and I have 2 people to thank, 2 of my viewers to thank, to let me know that it was there. They messaged me, they commented on my previous videos and was like, hey, this figure is already at the liquidation store. They have like 6 or 8 of them. I was like, how is that possible? Yeah. But we had Molecule Man.
Oh, wow.
You see that price?
$12, baby.
$12. Mm-hmm. And it confused the crap out of me, because I was like, how is this? How could Target make this mistake and have it in their salvage pallets for these stores to buy them? It's so confusing. But it made me think, because I know how retail works, and especially in how now the toy department works for Target, because now with Marvel Legends, we're always seeing these dedicated character cases and pegs. Mm-hmm. So now we start seeing the price tags on the pegs that show what character belongs on there, and you'll see like 6 to 8 of the same figure. It's no longer a wave anymore. But if you actually go back at least 3 or 4 waves of Marvel Legends, there was always one character that was missing to complete the wave to buy in stores. There was always one. Molecule Man for the Puff Adder wave is not part of Target's planogram. They're not in stores. So the only way this ended up at this liquidation is because this is probably the one that's only online only for Target, and it ended up at a store, and the store can't sell it because it doesn't ring up. So therefore, they have to salvage it out and send it back to distribution center, and distribution center got to deal with it. But I mean, think about it. The Ultron, Infinity Ultron wave.
Yep.
Sharon Carter was not sold in stores. Think of that one. There was what was it? Controller wave. There was one of those characters, I forget, wasn't sold in stores. You have to look at it, and you'll understand that. I don't know how Target thought of doing it like that, but they did. But that's the only explanation I have for finding this at $12, which is a steal technically. I mean, I'm constantly finishing my Marvel Legends at clearance prices because of these stores.
That's awesome.
Unbelievable.
Because I mean, that's a $25 retail price
Yeah,
figure now.
It's
So
a $25 figure.
cool.
I don't mind paying that price. It's not bad.
So what else you pick up this week?
So, last week, this was one of my favorite pickups.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu. Oh my God. This
So good.
This packaging art is unbelievable. I love it.
It's really cool, man.
So good. If you remember, I went to New York and I went to the Tamashii Nations
Oh yeah.
event. Awesome event. Really cool. But here's Miles and Gwen.
Then that's the figure arts, right?
The figure
That's
art.
yeah.
So they're a lot of fun to play with. It's so much fun. And then BBTS surprised me. So we got Marvel Legends, the Scroll 2-pack.
Oh wow.
Really crazy.
Didn't that just go up for pre-order?
That's quick, dude. That's
I
real
could have
quick.
sworn I posted this on Facebook saying, hey, it's up for pre-order like maybe a month ago. I want to think I did that, but I don't remember.
Dude, I think that was like 2 weeks ago, man. Honestly, that's what it feels like. It feels like it was like 2 weeks ago you put that up.
And it's still in stock. BBTS still has it in stock. I never had Spider-Woman to begin with.
Okay.
So it was an easy pickup for me because I really wanted that. And now I have technically two versions of her.
You know, back in the day, that Spider-Woman was such a peg warmer.
Yeah.
That first one. Yeah.
I'm sure it was. The Franklin Richards 2-pack, Valeria. So
Okay, that's out now, huh?
wanted to, put the family together. And plus I have this whole cosmic section going on here. I want to keep on going with that. So I'm excited to have it. Wasn't excited about the price of it, but you know what? I don't mind paying certain prices on figures or characters that I really, really want versus the ones I know I can wait for. I can wait on clearance or sale prices. It's very easy for me to do so.
Yeah, I mean, if you're picking up most of them at $12,
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
I mean, good Lord. The clearance from Target has been amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I actually have another one, which is a crazy find. I went to Walmart. This hasn't been on my toy hunt yet, but it will be for Saturday. I went to Walmart and this was just sitting there on the shelf. And I'm like, where the hell did this come from? And it rung up $5.
what?
Yeah.
For what's his name?
Bly.
Bly, yeah. Wow. Man, he used to go for a lot of money.
Yeah. Used to.
Dang. Yeah.
Now he's
Not
like
anymore.
25, but $5, I'll take it. Why not?
Oh yeah. Cool.
Why not?
Those some good pickups, man. Like those freaking discount liquidation prices.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm still trying to hunt for your stuff.
Like 12 $12 to pick up figures from that Puff Daddy wave. That's wild, man. Or whatever that was.
Speaking of Puff Daddy and being a baller, what'd you get this week, Jeremy?
Nothing.
Oh,
I struck out.
Ouch.
But look, I made a statement where I said, the vast majority of my collecting dollar is probably going to go to indies now, and I'm a man of my word. That was supposed to be Heath Ledger Joker, but I don't know if it came across. So, but I did get something really awesome. You could say it's hella awesome, maybe even hella dope, right? From our good friends, right, Ted and Aaron over at Hella Dope Toys.
Whoa!
I got this handmade hella dope mug. Now, I have to say this. There are 6 of these mugs in existence that are pretty similar to mine, right? But this is a one of one. This is a one-off, right? Because on the handle, it says Jeremy J, right? And on the inside, it says authority figure, right?
Oh, he didn't put anything on the inside of mine.
No, because you're not fucking special enough, Ryan, and I don't blame him, to be honest with you. Yeah.
He put it on the handle though. It's one of one.
Yep. It says authority.
One of one.
Authority figure right there. So thank you very much, Ted and Aaron. That means a lot to me. You guys are awesome. Everybody check out as far as e-tailers and smaller retailers are concerned. Hella Dope Toys. You make a purchase there, you wind up getting a shipping confirmation and a shipping number in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's
right?
crazy.
Right. And then you get stuff there hella fast. Customer service is great. The website's super friendly to use. So, like I say, there are some online toy stores that may be bigger. Some may say that they're badder, right? But check out the little guys who are actually taking a chance and putting their money where their mouth's at.
They're like the Jimmy Johns of toy stores.
They're like the Jimmy Johns at toy stores, right? Yeah, and also my good friend Renee over at Hard to Find Toys, right? Can't forget about him too. Fellow Houstonian, fellow Army vet as well. These guys are out there trying to make it happen for themselves, and I 100% support it. So check them out. Oh, you can also pre-order the Jada Toys Ryu and Fei Long at Hello Dope Toys right now.
Oh,
yeah.
This Ryu?
That one right there. Yeah, I was unable. I went
Long?
to 2 Targets and I struck out. So
you drove all the way to Green Bay?
I did. Yeah, wow. I made the hour pilgrimage to Green Bay, where they have 2 Targets in that town, and neither of them did I strike gold. So.
Did you ask?
Did I ask like my wife if I could go? Or, like...
Did you ask a team member if they will carry it? That's what's happening now with the Street Fighter figures.
Oh no, that's stuff that I didn't know.
Yeah, so I asked, because when I found mine randomly, I go to like 6 different Targets. So when I went to one that didn't have it, I questioned it and I had them scan the barcodes that I had from Instagram, I think. And this lady told me, we don't think we're going to get it. And I said, well, I bought one at this store. And she said, yep, I see that they have it. And I see that they sold one. But the other corresponding stores within the district are not going to get it. So therefore, there are certain stores in certain districts that will get those items because they didn't full-fledged like launch it to all the stores. They want to see what happens with it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll talk about my pickups, and then we will get into some super chats that came in.
Yeah, Ryan, real quick before you do that, that's the kind of insight stuff that I'm talking about with Art G, right? Like the man in the know. So that's why I always look forward to your new post, because it's never like, hey, look, there's a new piece of plastic that's out. It's always like, hey, you probably haven't seen this yet, or you probably haven't seen this yet at this price, right? So check it out. So anyway, please continue.
Yeah, real quick, Equan, he feels like the Fei-Long is short packed. Yeah, it's 1 Fei-Long, 2 Ryus per case.
Correct.
All right. So when I was in California last week, I actually met up with I went to Toyco, met Andrew from Toyco, picked up one of my pre-orders, and then the next day he messages me and says, I got 2 more of your pre-orders in. I'm like, well, I'm going to be in Disneyland, like Anaheim, the next day. He's like, I'm going to be in Orange. We were going to meet up. But then our rented Tesla, the key card that unlocks it and starts it, it's like a little credit card. That thing broke, and we couldn't start the damn car. So I had to cancel meeting up with Andrew to pick up these other 2 pre-orders. So they came in the mail like Friday, and I haven't opened them yet because I had all this other stuff to open. But I did get my Mafex X-Force Wolverine, which, man, he looks really good. I don't, the thing is, I know they're not going to do the whole team, so I don't know. And also Mafex Deadpool. So I couldn't pick these up in person, but Andrew was willing to meet up. Unfortunately, stupid broken Tesla key card. Yeah.
Stupid future car.
I didn't know you could rent Teslas.
Well, yeah. Well, you started with like this little card. You just tap it on the middle center console, and I tapped it too hard and it cracked.
Your caveman brain can't handle the future car.
You tap.
Did you tap it? Really?
Yeah. So that cost $45.
Nice
for a new card.
Nice.
Anyway, so I got those, and then also I got a custom piece from the Beltran brothers. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with them, check them out on Instagram. Just search Beltran Bros, Beltran. But they do like custom head sculpts and dioramas and stuff. I got this sweet custom head sculpt for my Diamond Select Red Hulk.
Oh, that is cool.
Look at that.
Mustache. With
Yeah,
the
that's really cool,
sunglasses.
man.
Yeah, they killed it. Colors matched up perfectly. So I was really excited to get that. Excellent work, guys. And then I did talk about this on Articulated Chat a little bit. But man, I got in this third-party Kingdom Come Superman.
Yeah.
Which is just amazing. I do have I have a couple nitpicks. No wire in the cape. That kind of sucks. I feel like that belt is just going to rip right out of the trunks. Like the threading around the belt is so thin, but God, Mezco could take some notes on this thing. Like this is better than most Mezcos I have. Definitely better than the Mezco Superman, which I do like. But they absolutely knocked it out of the park with this kid.
Yeah, the Mezco Superman is gorgeous, and that looks like a fantastic figure. But my question, Ryan, are they going to flesh out the rest of the characters from that story?
That's a lot of characters. It'd be cool if they did. I don't know. It's a third. The company is called BMS.
Okay.
Which is probably some other company just using a different name. I don't know how they do it.
Right.
But I would love it, dude. If they did like Magog and Shazam.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. There's a ton of. Yeah, I mean,
Red Robin would be cool too.
Robin would be cool. Yep.
Yeah. That's probably like, if it's not my favorite DC storyline, it's at least in the top 5 there. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Kingdom Come's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, all the Alex Ross work in that book is like any page could be a poster easily.
Oh,
you know,
easily.
So anyway, sorry.
All right, I gotta look. Yeah, those are all my pickups for the week. Now, we got a couple super chats here, guys.
We do.
M Vargo 97. Thank you, buddy. He says, "But where's the Boba Fett? Where's the Boba Fett?" Jeremy, is that your phone?
That's mine.
Let me check.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I don't know where the Boba Fett is. I mean, you guys see the BBTS had the Mafex Boba Fett on sale for $45?
Yeah. I don't need it.
That is crazy. you know, Ryan, that's cell phone alarm right there. I thought that was something in the show that I was having to react to.
Oh, no.
I thought it was something new that you were just throwing at me. I was having to improv.
Thank you, M. Vargo. Ted Darklaw, thank you so much, sir, from HelloDopeToys.com. Right? He says, I will exchange one like for a What You Sippin' On segment. Oh, and I guess this super chat too. So, Jeremy, what you sipping on?
Miller Lite. Miller Lite. Enjoying that.
Stop lying.
I'm enjoying that particular libation in my hella dope mug. Right. I have to get the recipe from Ted the mixologist. As far as what his custom
hot teddy.
The hot teddy, what his beverage of choice. I think it has something to do with Dr. Pepper and vodka or something, but I don't know. But I gotta get the recipe for that. That way I can enjoy one from a Hella Dope mug.
How about you, Art? What you sipping on?
Oh, so anything? I go to a local brewery. Neshaminy Creek.
Oh.
And there is they collaborated with a local water ice place called Rita's over here on the East Coast. And they made a mango flavored type of blonde ale. So it's not bad. It's pretty good.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
I got Coke Zero in the craft tonight. No whiskey for me tonight. It's Wednesday. Come on.
Whiskey Wednesday. Whiskey Wednesday. Come on, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Ted. Thanks for the like. Everyone, please hit that like button. 168 people, 71 likes.
Whoa.
Let's get it over 100. Articulated Ninja says, "Hey, what's up, RG? You and Ryan's perfect heads of hair are finally united. Jeremy got nice hair too, more than me at least." Yes.
Thank you, Ninja. Thank you, Ninja.
Thank you for the nice compliment.
I just want you to know I'm always prepared to do a Ninja segment, like at any point in time. Right? I have the mask and the ball cap right here.
I'm waiting. Okay. We got one from the Canuck. Thank you, Canuck. I think. Hail, IG, Art G, Jeremy, and that other guy. Hope everyone is doing great tonight, except that other guy. Hail, chat. Hail, mods. We can start now. I'm here. Okay. There's an apostrophe and I'm.
Thank you very much. Who's Instagram Art G?
I don't know. IG, Art G.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Canuck. Thank you. Look, I can't disagree with anything that you're saying, right? Ryan is in fact insufferable, but I tolerate him so that we can produce these shows for all of you out there. You know? Right. So, hey, what are we at as far as likes right now, Ryan?
We're at 82.
We had 160 people and 80. I got 84 on my end, right? So if we get to 100 likes tonight, if you are going to be at Joe Fest, I'm giving away one free meet and greet with me personally.
Oh God!
Right, you'll have the opportunity to, I'll give you 15 minutes of my time, right, which is more than you deserve, and you can ask me anything. We can take a picture as long as you're 5 feet away from me. Absolutely
with
no
plexiglass
touching.
in between.
Right, plexiglass in between, right, and yeah. So let's get to 100 likes because you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Absolutely life changing.
Giving away.
Hell no.
Can I get it? What did he say?
Okay. Oh, Treble Turtle says, "How often do you see those Marvel Eternal figures, Art? Do you still see them?"
The Eternal figure. I haven't seen them in a while, but now they showed up at Ollie's. So
Oh, there you go.
I did buy them during, I want to say November, when GameStop was having their 50% off clearance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they were all $4 each. So I was able to finish that whole thing. Now I use the heads for like Action Force if I need to. So
Yeah.
That's what they're good for.
They did this thing where they were like 30% off, and then they went to 50% off. Yep. And then they were like, hey, everything with a green tag is 50% off, and then 30% off of that too. And so it was like, if this sale goes on any longer, like you're going to have to pay me if I take an Eternals figure, well, like this.
Scott Hughes sent us a link this morning for Best Buy.
Yeah.
Best Buy had them all. Well, I think most of them for like $6 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah. Thank you, Trouble Turtle. How about Mr. Wonderful here? Mr. Wonderful. Need to update that shirt, Jeremy. On the front, it has that logo, and the back, stay strapped up there.
That's going to be the new LBC logo, right? Stay strapped up, get clapped up.
Listen, if you go to Federal Way, Washington, you better be strapped
up.
Oh,
100%.
100.
like we keep it 100 here. You go to 100. Federal Way, Washington. Yeah,
that's right. We got one from Chalor. What's up, Chalor? He says, "Glad I made it to the show while it's still live. Hey, everyone. Hey, welcome to the live show." Chalor is usually in the replay crew in the comments below. Nice to see you here, man. Sal Vader with $10.
Whoa.
Thank you, Sal.
Thank you.
He's selling everything. I bought more figures from him like yesterday. He says, "I broke and bought the new Cal Kestis Black Series. Stop buying stuff." Okay, I'm kidding. He says, "I figured I might as well since I got my platinum trophy in the game." Nice. "I wish I was as cool as Ryan. I got a face for radio and voice for print." Stop. Oh. Yeah, I mean, the Cal Kestis is fine. I got that. I guess I should have shown that tonight because... No, I talked about this on 3POA. We talked about the articulation on him.
Yeah.
I don't have the game. I don't have a PS5. I got to get one. I heard Jeremy loves the game.
I have some mixed feelings about the game, right? Okay. Yeah, it's still, even after the big update that happened over the weekend, my game still randomly crashes on console. and so anything that I've picked up as far as like aesthetics wise, like new haircuts and jackets and all that stuff, and new like perks or whatever, as soon as the game crashes, if I don't make it to a save point, like all of it's gone and I have to go back and get the stuff. So it's still broken in a lot of ways. And I know it's not a popular opinion, but I don't think the game added anything new, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Chronically Online agrees with you. He says it's broken.
Yeah, and you know, and I said this to Sal in DMs. It just feels like this game right here was all of the things that they wanted to do for DLC for the first game, right? And then they just smashed it all together and it's like, here, have it, right? Because there is a lot to do, like a lot to do. But you know, spending 30 minutes trying to find this one chest that has a mullet inside of it, it's not, you know, it's whatever. So.
Toy Collector Magazine says, did someone say print?
I
got the latest issue. What was it? Issue 5? I got it somewhere. I haven't cracked that one open yet. Let's see. Where was I? Killamogwai. Thank you, sir. Sup, loose boys. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Killamogwai.
Thank you very much, Killamogwai. Thank you.
How could you kill a Mogwai? They're so cute.
Yeah.
Renato, our buddy Renato.
That's Rinchnato.
He found me a Felon.
Oh, Renato found that?
Yeah, he found this for me in Virginia. West Virginia.
Why are you doxing his? Why are you doxing his location there, buddy?
285 First Street.
I know. Just you just pick up the box and it's like, yeah, he mailed this from just read his address out there.
Renato, thank you for the super chat. Sorry for being late, bros. I will catch it on the replay. Much love, hermanos. Right back at you, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and honestly, Rinchnato, stop sending inappropriate messages to the group chat. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yes, that's right. And we got one from Broken Tesla Card. That was quick. That was really quick. Broken
love
Tesla
you too.
Card. Wow. He says, love you, RG. Wow. How do you do that? You could change your YouTube name? I don't even know who this is. Is this not Top Goon?
Yeah, you can change it whenever you want to. Like,
wow.
You can make this channel, you know, Art G's $12 Legends if you want. Like just at any point in time.
Thank you, Broken Tesla Card. Ted Darkclaw says send super chats so Ryan can get a PS5.
Yeah. Keep sending those supers so I can feed my son, right?
No, your son is being fed by the devil.
Right.
Okay.
You don't want an infant to starve, do you? Send super chats. Okay. Jeez. I'm totally kidding. He's fine.
A world made of cardboard. Thank you so much, man. So you got the Hasbro Scroll 2-pack pre-ordered that fast. Look out for Pinkertons.
I didn't even pre-order it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It was just in stock.
Yeah.
Watch Art G get swatted live, right? On live on the show.
Oh boy. Jeremy.
Yes.
Well, let me hide this chat first. 1 second. There it is. Jeremy.
LaserPants.
Do you copy?
Copy.
I got something in my ear. You hear that?
I'm getting a signal. I'm getting a signal from the head office.
Oh, we got to go to our news desk with our friend.
Take it away, Sam Newsman. Take it away.
Recently, the top 20 toy companies in terms of revenue generation for 2022 was released. Mattel was in 4th place with over $5.4 billion in revenue. Ranked 3rd was Hasbro with $5.86 billion. Coming in at number 2 is Bandai Namco Holdings at $7.56 billion. And of course, the Lego Group was number 1 with over $8 billion. An honorable mention does go to McFarlane Toys, coming in at number 17 with just over 75 employees and $20 million in revenue. When asked why some popular companies are not on the list, grifting off nostalgia pop culture IPs doesn't necessarily mean you are going to be successful. Well, isn't that the damn truth? From the most trusted puppet in media, reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman.
Oh, well, thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much to our reporter in the field, Sam Newsman. Many people claim that media puppets exist, but you're going to find an actual one right here on the 3POA Loose But Complete Network.
Wait, who said that?
That media puppets exist?
I don't think that worked, Jeremy. Don't do that again.
The media puppets?
Okay, it's fine.
Dude, shut up.
All right.
Is he coming to Joe Fest?
Sam is always at Joe Fest. Yeah.
Yep, Sam. I mean, he's the reporter in the field. Of course, he's going to be there.
There you go.
Yep. Reporting since Roswell. All right. So, as you saw in the thumbnail, May 4th is a big deal now. And there was a lot of reveals, guys.
Merchandising.
Spaceballs, the flamethrower. No, in this case, it's little plastic people. Remember how Dark Helmet played with his dolls?
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Yeah. It feels like me sometimes, you know?
Yeah. So, thanks to our friends at galacticfigures.com for putting this all together. It's so easy. We got some new drops. Some of them kind of expected. Others kind of like took me by surprise. What really took me by surprise was some of these prices. These prices keep going up, and I'm like, please, Lord, give me more liquidation stores in my area so I can be like RG.
Right. Yeah. And that's really the thing about some of these reveals, right? Is that they're I can understand if you're really, really trying to cash in on nostalgia, right? Then bumping the price up a little bit incrementally at a time, right? To see exactly what people's nostalgic feeling is worth. But this right here, like, has none.
No,
Right.
this is only like what this episode was a year ago,
like 18 months old maximum.
max, because this is from the Boba Fett show,
Right? Yeah.
But this is Luke and Grogu, and some frogs on this stand. So you get you get 3 flying frogs and 3 frogs on the ground. Luke and a little Grogu. I think it. You know what? No, this sucks. What is this right here? Look at this tunic. So they did half sculpted and half soft goods. It's almost like he's wearing an apron or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's like there's like a little waiter's apron happening there. And mind you, at the $27.99 price point, this is vintage collection.
This is 3 3/4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is 3 3/4.
You get a 3 3/4 figure, a 1/4-inch figure, and a frog accessory. Yeah, 20. It's a dude.
That's a hard ask in my opinion. That's a big ask.
Yeah.
Unless you can find it like RG at Ollie's for like 75 cents or something.
You probably will one day.
One day,
Yeah.
and I still won't buy it just because I cannot get into this scale.
Listen, this used to be all I collected back like 2013 and before.
Oh, really?
Well, besides Marvel Legends, but like when it came to Star Wars, I mean, it's kind of all there was. You got, there was Hot Toys out there, but there was no Black Series until 2013. But it, it's not super accurate. It looks like, so this costume, it's easy to look at it and say, oh, that's his Return of the Jedi. It is not. In fact, his Return of the Jedi, Jabba's Palace costume.
No, it's
this
not.
This is basically an all black version of his farm boy outfit.
Yeah.
Obviously different belt, but I think they reused the Jabba's Palace or Final Duel legs, because his boots are supposed to be like those leg wrap looking things, and there's no sculpted wraps here as far as I can tell from this picture. But whatever. I mean, that's vintage collection. I don't collect it anymore, so I just want to move on. However, you can get two vintage collection Ewoks, $36.99.
This is one of my most hated social media phrases right here. But can you say it louder for the folks in the back, Ryan?
$36.99.
Right. These are vintage collection.
So these are probably, you know, an inch and a half, 2 inches tall, whatever.
But have
what's
you
going
taken
on?
into account the collector coin?
Okay, the coin. Is it
Okay.
gold?
It's actually it's actually adamantium. It's Beskar. It's Beskar.
That's $18.50 each for these tiny Ewoks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's great. I don't get it. I feel like it's not sustainable, and that sucks because, I mean, 3 3/4 has almost gone away. Like it's hanging. I feel like right now it's hanging on a thread with this vintage collection stuff, and I think part of that is the HasLabs that they put out for 3 3/4. It keeps people buying, right? It keeps the line exciting. But man, these prices are just. Who can do that? $37 for that, man.
Yeah, it's you know, it's cool. They're cute or whatever, but you know, honestly, the price point it keeps me out of it.
And no one liked this cartoon. This is based on the Ewoks cartoon, right?
I don't know. There's a fan base for literally everything.
But
man.
isn't it like like ironic?
Like they like it ironically, like fans
Yeah.
of the holiday special or something.
Yeah.
That I don't know, right? As someone who was a long time Fraggle Rock fan fiction writer myself, I can tell you that, you know, a lot of people are into a lot of different IPs. So
Okay, well,
just
I think it's kind of universally accepted that the Ewoks and the Droids cartoons sucked.
first of all, I was just joking about the Fraggle Rock fan fiction. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then moving on, we got from probably the worst Disney Plus show of all time, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Yeah.
You got the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Man, this would have been really cool if he came with the animated head. I actually like the Rebels show.
Well, yeah,
Or-
the Rebel show is great. I love that show. I think I watched it twice fully, just so I could, you know, remember again when like what was it when the last season of Clone Wars came out, and I was like, oh, I got to watch it all over again just because of that.
Yeah. Right. HGC says Senor Melonhead and his spiny rave wand. That's one thing about the cartoon I did not like, when they turned their lightsabers into helicopters. That was they turned them into helicopters and flew around.
I have no reference for this whatsoever.
He was the bad guy from Obi-Wan Kenobi. But everyone thought he was, well, he kind of died in the first episode, but then in the last episode, he wasn't actually dead.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
He died in the first episode, but he wasn't actually dead. He came back. Sorry, I got that from Chad, and I think I'm gonna keep it. Sorry, man. But so I'm guessing the way you were talking, this is a character that originated in the Clone Wars animated show or something, right?
Rebels.
Rebels? Okay.
Rebels.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, Rebels is worth watching. So is Clone Wars. Timothy Ward says, helicopter lightsaber. Does it fly? It did fly. They would hold onto the lightsaber and it would spin like a helicopter, and they would take off and fly through the air. I'm not joking.
That's too much.
I was like, if they would have shown that in live action in the Obi-Wan show, I would have been like, respect. Like, you're owning it. You're doing it in live action. It looks freaking ridiculous. I have to respect that.
Okay.
Like, it's horrible. But anyway, so getting the Grand Inquisitor would have been cooler with an animated head, in my opinion. But it looks fine. No one liked Obi-Wan, I don't think. Now, on to Black Series. Getting a re-release of General Grievous.
Hey, I recognize this character.
Yeah, well, he's come out a couple times.
This is Captain Bone to Pick, or
no. This is General Grievous.
Grand Moff Grievances.
Yep.
Okay.
Grand Moff Grievances.
Yeah.
George, you know, he wasn't subtle about the names. Grievous. General Grievous, right?
The same thing with Vader, right? It's literally the Dutch word for father, vader.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're wrong. I'm Dutch. I know.
You were not Dutch. You,
I
you
am
may,
Dutch, but I actually don't know. It could be.
you may have given yourself a Dutch rudder one time, but you're not Dutch.
Wait. What's a Dutch rudder?
We'll get into that later. We'll get into that on the Discord.
So this time they released it with battle damage, so like some scuffed up paint apps, and no cape. The first one had the big cape, right, Art?
Yeah, the first one had the cape. This is what I get so mad with Black Series, because like you couldn't even update in any way, because he's never going to stand like that ever.
Oh, you know they didn't fix the joint so he can stand.
I was just ridiculous.
Wait, wasn't this figure just at Walmart?
No.
Yeah, but it was in the
Was it?
cartoon colors.
Oh, that's right. It had the animated look.
The
to
animated
it. Okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only difference. I have mine. I bought the first edition. I didn't get the cartoon one. I'm not getting this one, but I have mine propped up with a Mayfex stand.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, just like the battle droids don't stand either.
You can't stand. Yeah. Oh my god. They're not going to stand up.
Yeah.
You just got to get the perfect balance of the four arms and sabers, right? And then you can, I know that the complex dynamic poses are generally lost on you, Ryan, but someone who actually has some experience in doing this, I bet you I could get some pretty impressive stuff out of it.
I'll let you have that one because it's yeah. Anyway, so the good thing about this release is that since there's no cape and it's the third time they've used the mold, they've dropped the price way down for us to
Did they?
Oh no, they
No.
didn't. It's $34.
You have it for a sec, dude.
Yeah. No. They raised the price by $4. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. You get another chance at Grievous.
But it's brand new tooling this time, right?
No.
No.
Oh, it's not? Oh, okay.
No.
But speaking of brand new tooling.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey there.
Hey.
Yeah.
How you doing? Huh? Darth Malgus. Now this is right up your alley, right, Jeremy? Because you love this game.
I don't know who this is.
Okay.
Oh, you were biting your tongue like you did. Biting your lip like you did.
Is this from KOTOR 2?
Old Republic.
Old Republic.
Oh, this is from the MMO.
I don't know. Is that
Yeah.
an MMO?
Yeah,
Old
I
Republic.
didn't play that.
Listen, I'm not a nerd, okay? I don't play video games.
Yes, you did. You were just talking about getting a PS5. Shut up, Ryan. Just stop.
I don't have one. Therefore, I
right.
do not play one.
No, because in the green room before we went live with Chad, you were like, Jeremy, you almost saved me $500. I almost bought a PS5.
Hi ho, Timothy Brog here. But listen, this looks cool. This is all new sculpt, right? It's what we want in Star Wars Black Series figures. However, this is classified as a deluxe figure.
For what reason? Because it's new tooling. Does that mean it's deluxe now?
I think it's so we have a Boba tax, right? I think we're going to have a Sith tax, perhaps.
Oh, okay.
Now he's a bit taller, right?
He's probably as big as Wrecker. That's probably why they made him that price.
Right. So yeah, he is also $34.
Okay.
He comes with a lightsaber though, so
Oh,
that's worth at least 10.
Well, you should have started with that, Ryan. Jeez.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Got a super chat I want to get to. Here it is. Hot banana water. Some of these usernames. Thank you, Hot Banana Water.
I'm not familiar with Hot Banana Water, right? We've
Hey.
been doing this for a while. This is either an altered name or a new one.
If it's his first time here or her first time here, welcome.
I just have this feeling that it's just not Top Goon, honestly.
Thank you, Hot Banana Water. He says, make Star Killer. He is one of the gaming greats. I would love a Star Killer.
That I would come out of my original trilogy shell in order to get Star Killer for sure, right? Because I've already army built stormtroopers, so
Yep. Greg Frenstad lets us know that rebreather is also removable. So cha-ching.
Oh, I do see the picture of him without it. Right. So why did they put it? Is it just to make him Vader-esque or something?
I don't know. I never played Old Republic because I'm not a nerd.
You don't know what Vader looks like with his.
Well, I don't know if he's like Vader because I don't know why he wears that mask.
Well, super pale,
he
bald
breathed lava
skin.
into his lungs. I don't
He's
know if he
got
breathed.
his super pale, bald guy with the breather on his face.
I mean, he pretty much looks like Vader.
I mean, it's pretty much Vader.
And he's tall. He's really tall.
Yeah. Yeah,
Our
I don't know.
creative team was off that day.
Yeah, I don't know who the character, or I didn't know who the character was until he explained it to me. And $33.99 for this figure seems a little ridiculous to me. So that's a hard pass. That's a hard pass.
Easy pass.
Yeah.
A hard pass is, oh, I really want that, but I'm gonna pass.
Or I could be passing on it super hard. Like I'm super hard passing on that.
Easy pass.
There's okay.
Yeah.
So Darth Malgus from the Old Republic.
Just look at things from my point of view every now and again, Ryan, please. Okay.
Well, if I did that, half my vision would be filled with a schnoz. Hold on.
Yeah. Look, I'm only taking insults from people whose mustache connects to their beards. So yeah.
Hold on, let me pull it out. All right, Malgus. Let's see here. Oh, we're getting another Mandalorian.
Oh,
but the thing about this is it's an all new sculpt.
Okay. And it comes with the dark saber. This is something else from animated lore, Cartoon Network lore, correct?
No, it's from the Mandalorian.
Right, but that weapon, it originated in animated Cartoon Network lore, correct?
Yes, Clone Wars.
Okay.
From the Clone Wars, all new sculpt. It's got butterfly joints.
Okay.
It looks like the armor is a bit shinier. Look at that shoulder pad. That shoulder pad, it's free floating there.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Should probably get more range.
Yeah.
It looks like a slightly bigger helmet, which is good because that first helmet they made was too small.
A little anemic, right?
And the best part, he's got a soft goods cape, so you can put that jetpack on him. With
that
the
is
cape.
awesome.
The other ones were solid plastic. Art, I know you've been kind of like distant from Black Series, but you probably have a Mando in your collection.
Yeah, I have the first one. Yeah, I have the first one and the carbonite graphic. What is it? Carbonized. Whatever the hell that one was. Yeah, I have that one.
Carbonized.
Yeah, I have those two, and I never bought any of the ones after that because it's like, why? What's the point? It's the same thing. Yeah. But now this is different technically, but I don't know. At first, I thought it was like you're doing it without knowing the new sculpt / articulation / soft goods cape. At first, I was like, oh, it's just a means for them to put him in the Book of Boba Fett line. And I'm like, oh, what's the point?
Well, yeah.
That's...
and I mean, look what he's coming in, though. That's a window. That's a plastic
It's
package.
a window, yes. I did notice that.
So we're seeing the return of that. I really like the soft goods cape and the updated articulation. However, it's still the single elbows, single knees.
Yeah.
I
had the original one. I did have the original Mando, right? It takes a lot for me to come out of original trilogy, right? And that first season of Mando did it for me. And I think that my biggest gripe about that is that he could not actually hold that rifle the way that he was supposed to.
Right. He couldn't.
Yeah, he could hold it like kind of just holding it, you know what I mean? Like he's walking. But he couldn't actually shoulder that weapon. So maybe an update in articulation would help out with that. But he's not in this suit of armor, he's not really rocking that rifle anymore, is he?
No, I think he lost the pulse rifle in season 1.
Did it go up with the what's it
Razor
called?
Crest?
The Razor's Crest, yeah. Okay.
I think so. Yeah. Timothy Ward says crybaby spoiler warning. He has a dark saber that he no longer has and no longer exists. Yes, that's true because it was crushed.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Troubled
Which is-
Turtle says at 3POA podcast, his lungs were damaged in a fight with Steely Dan. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't
That's
know what that's
weird.
about. Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know he was in canon.
I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. But there he is. I mean, just the look of a Mandalorian with the sword. That's cool, man. I think that's cool. Oh, and by the way, you get all this for the regular retail price of $24.99.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which, I mean, we could totally go in on that price, $25 for a Black Series figure. But I feel like they put a little bit more in with this one than that Malgus for $34.
I mean, yeah, he's got the jetpack. What do they call that? The Rising Phoenix. He's got the pistol. He's got the dark sabre, cloth goods cape. Okay, yeah, I can see $24.99. See it?
Yeah. Now, they showed Chewie and Wicket before, but this time they're in windowless packaging instead of on a blister card with the bubble. So you get a second chance at getting them if you want them. $25.
I found it crazy. I was like, when they showed Wicket, I was like, he's already on the shelf right now. It's just the retro card.
Right.
Like, it was driving me insane watching this live stream. I was just like, you got to be kidding me.
And look, they've done it every time. They'll do like with the 40th anniversary of A New Hope, 40th of Empire, and now 40th of Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
They put the same figure out in the same year, just in a different package.
Right. It's like, look at this. This is, and then what's with Chewbacca? Was there anything new with that one?
The head.
The head. Okay.
Yeah, he's got the 80s butt cut hair style like Jedi, and he's got the chain and the collar from Jabba's palace. But no, I thought they had him in cuffs too. Yeah, he should have cuffs.
Cuffs, yeah.
Yeah. He should have cuffs like when Bausch brought him in. Leia. Doesn't come with that. Probably because his hands can't touch in order to put cuffs on.
I'm sure it doesn't.
He doesn't have the range. And then there's a Phase 2 clone trooper, but apparently galacticfigures.com didn't want to add a picture unless it's down.
Probably
there
after the Magna Guard. Yep,
there it is. So we got the Phase 2 clone trooper with the painted head. So this head has been in the clone trooper offering, that new body, but just unpainted, and then the helmet's glued on.
Is it really?
Yeah.
The Phase 1? Or
no? Well, the Phase 1 might have had it, but I mean the Phase 2 that they've so the one with Ahsoka's paint on his helmet, right?
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, those you can cut the helmet off, and there is this head underneath, but the helmet's glued on. Yeah. So now we're getting it painted, straight up. Phase 2 clone trooper, no extra paint on him.
So
that's
I
coming.
would have army built this just because they had now a painted head, and you could have that range of soldiers with the helmet on or off. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, you can also army build Aquaman's dad. So that's something else you can do with that as well.
You could army build Aquaman's dad. Yeah.
You could.
And then the Magna Guard, which is cool because that's all new sculpt, all new character in the line. They've never done the Magna Guard, so you can have a Magna Guard fighting Obi-Wan and Anakin. Go ahead.
What and who is a Magna Guard?
From Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3.
Oh, were they the ones that were on the
starship?
On the
bridge of the starship.
They were on the bridge and they had the whoop thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Right in the beginning.
Yep. And then General Grievous is there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he says, "You lose," and he throws his thing at the window and it shatters.
What he threw was a temper tantrum.
Yeah, he did. He was upset.
But this is a Clone Wars
big mad.
version.
This is a Clone War. Oh, it is labeled with Clone Wars. I wonder why. Maybe it's the paint job.
Okay.
I mean, does it matter?
No.
I think they'll probably re-release it later with Episode 3 box.
As long as he can stand, that's all that matters.
That's the thing, man. Look, did you get any of the New Republic security droids from Mando?
No.
Those things don't stand.
Art, that's such a low bar. As long as it can stand, I'm
as long
good.
as it can stand. Who
It's
has
like that's
IG88 or IG11 who can't stand up?
like that's
They
where
don't-
we're at now, bro. As long as it can stand, I'm not asking any goddamn questions. All right.
The problem with these droids is their legs are so thin that the plastic bends, so they need to use a different type of plastic, and they need to have ratcheted joints because those, like the ankles give on all the droids with skinny legs like this.
I'd say all of these are ratchet. To be honest with you.
Hell yeah. And then Ahsoka Tano. We're getting Clone Wars era Ahsoka Tano, teenager. I think it looks pretty good.
It does.
Yeah, regular price $25.
The face is much better than the Walmart exclusive version.
Which one was that?
That was still Clone Wars, but it was the Walmart exclusive.
I didn't know they did one.
Yeah, remember
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The one in the
was
blue. The one in the blue outfit.
Right, season 7 Ahsoka. Right. They're getting her.
Honestly, guys, is it worth me going back and watching these things?
No,
Clone
not
Wars,
you.
yes.
Okay.
No, I would
Clone-
say Jeremy, don't watch them.
Okay.
Art, he's going to be hitting me up, asking me
Oh, God.
questions all the time. I don't want to get those messages.
You
from
know,
him.
have them work backwards. Watch the last season. See what happens.
Why would I be hitting you up? I barely want your opinion on toys. Why would I want it on Star Wars?
You have a hard time understanding things that are made for children. Okay.
I have a hard time when someone with the mind of a child says something stupid, right? That's most of my problem with you. So get on out of here with that. I just, like it seems like all of this stuff is just callbacks to Cartoon Network shows that have been canceled. And so like I don't know. It's not really doing it for me, man, to be honest.
The Clone Wars came back twice under Disney leadership.
Oh, did
on
it?
Disney Plus, yeah.
Oh, great.
They did a lost season, and then they did a new season 7, which season 7, minus the 2 middle episodes, was the best Clone Wars there is.
Yeah, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Awesome. And then they pipelined some archive figures. I don't know if any of you have seen Bo-Katan around lately, but I think she might be $6 on BestBuy.com right now. So, of course, we're going to get a re-release of Bo-Katan to go along with Orlando's that are currently on the pegs that they re-released twice. And then X-Wing pilot Luke. That thing sat around forever, too.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
We don't need that.
Yeah.
The retro carded one, right?
The retro carded one, it was in series 1 too, I think, but
yeah.
They should have done the Snowspeeder Luke. That would have been a better option.
Just Jeff. He says, "Oh, good, another Darth Vader." But wait, I think there's another Boba Fett coming too, right?
There is another Darth Vader. I will say I've never seen Darth Vader peg warm though. He sells.
He does sell. Even the
people like
Obi-Wan
Darth Vader.
version sold.
And also the Stormtrooper, that's always a good re-release.
So I will my 2 cents on Vader peg warming. I have never seen him peg warming at big box, but I have seen multiple of him at resale shops that were charging retail for him because they went and bought them all up from the stores, right? and they were trying to sell them in their resale shops for like $5-6 more. And it just wasn't working out, so they dropped it down to $19.99. But that's when you can get Black Series for $19.99.
Thank you, Salvator. X-Wing Luke was in the orange strip box. Yep. Then on card. Then the archive release once already. And then don't forget the con exclusive retro card with like the shiny printing.
Yeah.
And so this is actually the 5th release of X-Wing Luke.
Thank you, Sal.
Crazy.
Almost has as many he's getting up there with Snake Eyes now as far as releases are concerned.
And then more pipeline for Black Series. I don't know why we're getting another Paz Vizsla. That's the 4th release of him because they had the regular release, credit collection, carbonized collection.
Yep.
And now this one. Another.
You forgot the Hasbro Pulse.
That's right.
The Celebrations exclusive
with the John Favreau head.
John Favreau.
Yeah.
Head.
How could you forget that, Ryan? Read a book. Thank you, Art. Appreciate that.
Oh my god. I'll tell you how I forget about it, because I didn't care about it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does. Like,
And then we're getting this droid. I don't know what it's from. It's probably from Star Wars,
yeah.
but it should be on the newer, bigger R2 body that they made. They like every R2 they put out the first 10 years of the line was way too small, under scale. But now they're fixing it and they're going to re-release all of them. That's fine. And then we're going to get young Anakin.
Great.
We're going to get Padme.
Young Padme.
Young Padme.
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Jailbait Padme. And then we're getting Carson Teva. Oh, that's just the helmet, though.
Just the helmet. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to repaint the helmet. That's the pipeline. Coming down the pipeline. That's so that, they don't get spoiled by Yak Face. They just spoil themselves with their pipeline reveals.
Trouble Turtle says HasLab Pod Racer. I don't know.
I would take the Anakin pod and the Sebulba pod, and then be good.
I think, I don't think that's actually a very bad idea. HasLab Pod Racer.
I say don't do HasLab. Just put it at Target. It's not that big.
Yeah, it's really not.
Yeah. Forget HasLab. Thank you, Trouble Turtle. Now we got a couple super chats here. That's it as far as what they revealed on May the 4th. Man, I would really like that Malgus, but 34, I'm going to wait. I'll probably miss it because I think it's going to be really popular.
Just wait. You never know.
Yeah.
That's that's always Art's thing.
That's my motto.
He's like, just wait. You'll find it at the plethora of resale shops that he's got there, or discount shops. That's the thing. I remember I bought a couple of Masterverse figures, and you weren't really busting my balls. I guess you're just lightly thumping my balls, right? Not a full on ball bust about paying retail for some Masterverse figures. And you can just get them at Ollie's for 75 cents, and I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna fly out of state to go to Ollie's.
It was also. Hey, I could help you out if you want, but it's up to you.
The purchase was done.
We got a super chat from Articulated Chad. Thank you, sir. Here's a super Chad, dorks. Yeah. Thank you, Chad.
This guy. You show up on his channel one time and he just lingers in the chat now. The lingerer.
Broken Tesla card. Thank you, sir. He says trash Mando. Season 3 was trash. I really like this broken Tesla card guy. Yeah,
or gal. I don't know.
Quick.
Yeah, that was fast. I like it.
We got Hot Banana Water. Thank you, Hot Banana Water. Once again, I'm new. I just want more gaming greats other than Troopers. I personally enjoy the games way more, and there are so many characters they haven't made. They could go deep on Force Unleashed, and they've done some of the Troopers and stuff, which are just easy repaints. But I want like different versions of Star Killer. Right, I want Juno, Eclipse. I want that practicing droid that he would train with. That turned bad. That would be cool. All those guys.
I mean, technically, any one of your Black Series figures could be that training droid, right? Because
that's true.
It can turn into anything. It's really the only limit to your imagination, Ryan. But you don't have one, so. But
that's also true.
Doing that in gaming greats, and let's also not forget.
The blind Jedi that what was his name?
General, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while. But I mean, could we get a Black Series like Kyle Katarn, right? Or Dash Rendar or something?
I don't think they're in a hurry to do that stuff.
I would definitely get a Kyle Katarn. I was a big Dark Forces fan.
Heck yeah. Did you play online?
Yeah.
Dark Forces 2?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yep, that was a ton of fun. Kyle Katarn would be great. Dash Rendar would be great. If you want to do some kind of, I wouldn't say they're like throwbacks to gaming greats, but I guess they kind of are.
Ram Kota. Thank you, Trouble Turtle.
General Ram Kota.
Yes.
He called me boy a lot.
HK-47.
Mm-hmm. Oh, HK-47 from Knights of the Old Republic. Yes.
Well, I was talking about the one from Force Unleashed.
What was the name of the HK droid in Knights of the Old Republic?
I think that was HK-47, wasn't it?
I think it was too.
But but or was it HK-47 in Force Unleashed? I don't remember.
Is it the same character? He just survived that one?
Oh, Proxy. Thank you, Chronically Online. Proxy.
There you go. That's it.
That's what he was. Yep. With the Dark Troopers, Kyle Katarn is obvious, but they did Mando Dark Troopers, not Force Unleashed or
Right. But
Dark
that's where the
Forces.
Dark Trooper came was from Dark Forces.
Yes, but that would require a new sculpt from Black Series, which
I don't need all that.
Yeah.
A new Kyle Katarn would go in fine with that. To be honest with you,
That'd be cool.
it'd be awesome.
All right, back to Super Chats. Thank you, Hot Banana Water. Robert Diaz. Thank you, Robert. You can always repaint those Bo-Katan figures into other random background Mandos from the Mandalorian season. That's true. You can.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that there's going to be no shortage of random Mandos from those beach scenes.
Oh, they're going to do them all. There's, I mean, it's just easy repaints for them, man.
Yeah. Let's repaint this. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. We got one from Robert's Infinite Realms. Thank you, sir. My cat lost his toe. How are you? Well, my cat lost his toe. Are you serious? Like your cat literally lost his toe, or is that a reference I don't get?
I mean, if it's not a reference to something, that's a hell of a way to start your super chat. I guess it's a reference that I don't know. So sorry about the tragedy that's befallen your feline.
Sorry about your cat.
Yeah, sorry about your cat, man.
Hey, Art, you got cats?
I do not. I'm allergic.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Okay,
nerd.
boy.
You're allergic to stuff.
Right.
Thank you, Robert. Thoughts and prayers for your kitty. We got one from Pinkertons. Where? Thank you, Pinkertons. Where? Tell you, man, these names.
No, this is Garrison Cavalry.
Oh, yes, of course it is.
This is Garrison
recognize
Cavalry for sure.
Yeah, I recognize the photo of the Action Force there. All right,
Is that like a Boba Fett? Where?
If only they could fall into a Sarlacc pit. He says, why so many Landos? Skiff Lando was just in archive after still being available in box. Now he's back on the 40th card. WTF Hasbro. There's like 3 collectors that want them mint on card with that vintage card look. And all the rest of the Landos just stay on the shelf.
Yeah.
I went to my Target the other day and they had like that wave of retro cards. Every card was like crushed. Like someone just grabbed it and just squeezed it and then put it back on the shelf.
Right. So that's actually a tactic that I've been reading about. That is an anti-scalper tactic. People have been going down the toy aisle and intentionally defacing or like writing on the card and stuff, or squishing the packages in order to deter scalpers from coming and buying everything, because now they can't sell it as minty anymore.
That sounds like Funkos.
It's interesting, but it's an occurrence that I have been made aware of.
I just wonder if are scalpers a big problem anymore? I mean, at least for a Black Series. Because
I don't know.
Look at Art. He can go into his liquidation store and get them for 3 cents.
Right. They're not even like his stuff that's coming out in like 2027. He's already getting it for $1.50.
Yeah.
Right. So that's it. Pinkerton, Boba Fett, but like Boba Fett showing up at your house is what happens when you get Pazak cards that you've acquired before their street date. Right.
All righty. Well, thank you, everybody. And thank you, Pinkertons Wear, for that super chat. Appreciate you all coming out tonight.
Thank you very much.
For Hump Day, the Hump Day show on 3POA, Loose But Complete. Art, where can everyone find you?
Oh, you can find me here on YouTube under Art G. You can check out my Instagram, which is ArtG_collection, where it's so random what I post on there. But I will normally post stuff just because I'm trying to get better at toy photography and do a little bit more stuff like that. As well as doing, other diorama type stuff for my collection and for others that may want some stuff. Outside of that, I mean, I do have, what do I have? I have a Twitter account, but I don't really use it.
Well, you
But-
have your YouTube, and the link is in the description.
Yeah. So
Hello.
YouTube, you can contact me on YouTube or on Instagram. Definitely check it out, and I welcome anyone that follows.
Awesome. Now, Jeremy, are you going to be on Cato's channel tomorrow?
I am. Before we get into that, Art, I just want to say, very humble of you, right? Everyone can always improve as far as figure posing and fig photography is concerned. With the exception of Ryan, he is a lost.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
No amount of practice will ever improve what he's got going on. So anyway, yeah. So tomorrow I will be on the Cato's Collection channel on the official Animal Wars of the Kingdom podcast tomorrow night with Jason Bienvenu, and for the first time making his live stream debut, the other half of Authority Figure, my brother Zachary, is going to be there as well, and we will be fielding any questions that people have about the game and things related to that. So it's going to be a really, really cool stream.
Nice.
alrighty. And you can find me right here on this channel. My Instagram is right there, that side. LaserPants81 on Instagram. And thanks to Sam Newsman for reminding me, Valicon, aka Joe Fest, in 5 weeks and 2 days.
Yeah.
So I hope to see many of you there. We'll be back this Saturday with the 3POA podcast, me, Bobby, and Tony. So come back for that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like button on your way out.
Also,
See you later.
Ryan, it's looking like we did hit 102 likes on the stream. So one of you very, very lucky, very fortunate individuals will get to have a a Q&A one-on-one session with me to pick my brain about the industry and things of that nature, right? So I'm going to pick one of you at random. I just may yank somebody's arm while at the con and say, hey, come talk to me. So, we'll see what happens.
Oh, hell no.
What did he say?
My apologies to everyone who just had to hear Jeremy say all that.
Mhm.
Anyway, later, everyone.
Bye.